thought I connect control.
He has the structure of a giant, like his face. He has that thing.
Let me see if I can use a keyboard.
His face.
Okay guys, I'm playing Blinx the Time Sweeper, so I'm just gonna see what I do in this one. Cause this game's gonna get challenging hard, so alright. New game.
Their kids are white. 7 blackberry, white silk. This is not rubber. Yeah, see, this is how. Yeah. Well, this is fucking fake. Because this, okay, if he's 5'9" and he's 6'5", I don't like that movie. One movie do that fucking. That is so stupid. Like, this is dumb. Like in movies, they make them the same height, but this size doesn't offer. Like, this is fucking stupid. I don't like that.
Believe mana every water. Sigrama hair, magim, Blinx. Sabrin napis, lankis, welzam brutnis, listam o welvam b. Welvam is listam, nidas kras nublink, hengas so shulastok. Masigna listam, believe mana every votak.
See, I like how they did the whole design of Blinx. Looks good. And it is made by Sonic creators.
Listam napsik Eddie Dirgalot, Eski Uchak na listam Nira Crash. Hantam Tendeng Alon with Crash, Rack Dead Back Rofis, Mantik Dog Net. Benefit House Graphic, Nami Blank of Graphic of Hamstig New Tratok.
Blinx! Pieces of NBC need back!
You took him out drinking. Isn't that the exact opposite of what you can do?
Good night. The rest of the war season has our South Central. Go to my house and correct my world and listen to your Just seek transference.
It's okay. I had my eyes.
Back in business, Blinx. Even though it's an HD remake, that did not last very long.
I need to learn all the place of the Spot cloud. We can have help. You're gonna eat that? It's got sugar and fat, you know? Shut up, eat your damn pie. And if you keep this mouth shut, you know, he's working and everyone else is working.
There's no lock-on system.
So, what to wait? Not bad. Excuse me? I can see you with this sentence. You don't want to give me around the corner. It's okay. You guys decide. That's and if you really think that you're school. Should do that tomorrow. Apply if you represent for a traffic violation and disorderly conduct charge. It's fine. Good. You're playing that good. Yeah, excuse me, who the hell do you think you are? You're pissed off. You're gonna get arrested for trespassing. Bullet job is fine. I'm a You know, it's hard to tell with the suit on, but you're kind of jacked for it.
Come on. Okay,
There's a regulator.
I didn't.
You found one setting. It's hard to strong. You don't need it, but
Fuck,
that's
what's wrong with?
Find yourself in the bar. Boxing. Southpaw. Whoa. You don't think about boxing. Too many bullets. Wait. Got this. I'm gonna die. On slave country. It's not. Where is he going?
Let me keep an eye on him. I keep an eye on him. Look, right here.
Cops was forcing me to develop a self-defense, and I saw things in Boston. Is he down to a wall? How did you know that?
Hey.
Are we gonna die? Let's find out. Get that, bro. I'm not about to watch much of mine. You do not trust in special investigators. You have this. The special investigators. Why? Don't do whatever. Because I didn't kill anybody. At least not this time. And not this time. I know you're scared.
Scared?
It's not. If someone has an intent, they don't relax.
You have to do. Yeah, it's an intelligence. Sometimes you go and 8% inside of it, and then around your car is 70.
I was a close one there, but I was like,
I can tell you this one. Welcome. See, that's the level last time. We'll see Zacharias Perez LLP. See to find about Travis Press. Assignment. I thought I was not by appointment, appearance, or lifestyle choice of company. This shows you how desperate I am. You're smart, wonderful girl. I promise me you won't end up in a trouble with yourself. The smart move would be to shoot me right here, but you haven't done it. Maybe you don't want to draw attention firing outside a current bar. Maybe you have orders to take me to your boss. We can find out how much I know. Questioning. Whatever it is. It means that when I make my move, you can ask. There's no Kato said about his station, right? And he hesitates.
so I have to go back to another stage, guys. Let's have to get that cap.
Looking for a dance partner? The last person to eyeball me like that was the woman down at Panama when I was stationed at Fort Sherman. She wanted to dance to Tom DeLito. You want to dance to Tom DeLito?
I can honestly say that, okay, I'm not the sympathy rate, I'm a key rate.
Because you don't mind black images, but when it comes to black American images, it's black American black.
You don't have to say why the American depression is already. Hi, my name is Tina.
Wow.
is the natural pigment in our skin that determines color and provides protection against ultraviolet radiation. It developed in regions such as Equatorial Africa, where ultraviolet radiation is at its most intense throughout the year. In this skin type, melanin is produced in abundant quantities, creating a deep ebony appearance that sometimes carries cool or bluish undertones. This cycle of adaptation protects the DNA inside skin cells, reducing the chance
Oh shit!
and lowering the risk of skin cancers caused by the such radiation. In an environment where solar exposure is constant and severe, this develops a requirement for survival. Beyond its protective quality, this skin type demonstrates remarkable efficiency in resisting the harmful effects of sun exposure while maintaining overall skin integrity. Populations in East Africa, such as the live roots, exhibit this phenotype commonly. The term itself reflects a long history of adaptation to extreme sunlight, high altitudes, and varied diets that also extremely expressed. Though visually striking, its importance lies in evolutionary balance, maximum protection against solar damage, but also seeking a healthy figure environment. With the dark brown skin, this skin tone has a slightly lower concentration of melanin than defense, but still provides strong protection against ultraviolet radiation. It appears as a rich dark brown, often with warm golden or reddish undertones, and is common in populations from West Africa and parts of South Asia. The abundance of melanin shields the skin from DNA damage, lowering the likelihood of infections and skin cancers in environments where solar temperature is high. At the same time, the slightly reduced density compared to ebony tones allows for some increase in vitamin D production, giving an additional adaptive advantage in regions where sunlight is strong but variable with season or humidity. The benefit of this skin tone lies in its balance between thickness and flexibility. It preserves the resilience needed to endure intense sunlight while allowing the body to respond effectively to shifts in climate, altitude, or vegetation density. This gives populations with rich dark brown skin especially adaptable across wide equatorial and subtropical regions. Over generations, the interplay of strong protection and moderate vitamin D synthesis shaped a tone that is both protective and versatile, securing survival in places where solar intensity was high yet not always constant. Mahogany brown skin. This tone reflects a deep brown shade with noticeable reddish and copper undertones. It evolved in populations living in tropical and subtropical zones where sunlight is still intense, but not as extreme as directly along the equator. The amount of melanin here is high enough to defend the skin from harmful ultraviolet rays, preventing rapid burning and lowering the risk of long-term damage. At the same time, it is less dense than the darkest tones, which makes vitamin D production more efficient when sunlight is present but not always at peak levels. This fine adjustment allowed people with mahogany brown skin to thrive in various environments across Indonesia, parts of South Asia, and areas influenced by centuries of migration. The key advantage of this pigmentation is its versatility. It grants reliable resistance to solar damage while preventing a wider range of physiological responses to climate changes. Individuals with this tone often tan easily and evenly, reflecting a skin's ability to adapt quickly to different intensities of sun exposure. Evolutionarily, this combination has stronger protection than lighter tones and tropics, but greater efficiency in nutrient absorption than the darkest tones under less predictable sunlight. The result is a phenotype finely tuned for balance, mobility, and resilience across diverse landscapes. Light golden brown skin. This tone appears as a lighter shade of brown with more golden or sun-kissed undertones. It emerged in populations living in regions such as the Mediterranean, North Africa, and parts of South Asia, areas where sunlight is abundant but moderated by distinct seasons. The melanin level provides enough protection against burning while still allowing efficient production of vitamin D, an essential nutrient for bone strength and immune function. This equilibrium between shielding and absorption reflects an evolutionary adjustment to climates with both high solar exposure and periods of reduced intensity. An interesting feature of this tone is its ability to tan quickly and evenly without significant risk of burning, which acts as a dynamic response to shifting levels of sun. Over generations, this created an advantage to populations that live in environments mixing hot summers with cooler, less sunny winters. The adaptability of light golden brown skin allowed people to remain protected during intense sunshine, yet thrive nutritionally when light was weaker.
I beat this stage numbers of times on my old days.
Can produce a phenotype finely tuned for
Some of these.
seasons and landscapes.
Whoa.
Olive tone skin. Olive tone
Lord, this money here.
neutral base speaks for great
Oh, I missed.
grading, often making it appear to
But this fish just have a lock on.
This adaptation is common Middle East, North Africa, and some parts of the Andes. The level of melanin here is moderate, striking a balance between protection from strong sun and responsiveness to the ultraviolet seasons. Its pigmentation is sufficient to shield against ultraviolet rays, but light enough to sustain effective vitamin D synthesis when solar intensity drops. This trait offered an advantage in regions with varying climates, where populations needed to adapt to both sunny summers and colder, less radiant winters. A remarkable aspect of Alice's skin is its camouflage effect. Because of the neutral shifting undertones, it appears not to be strong light and lighter shade, reducing the risk of overexposure and helping maintain consistent vitamin D levels. Populations carrying this trait often lived at crossroads of continents.
Damn it, how is this like dark too?
Mixes were constant, making the skin tone a reflection of both adaptation and genetic diversity. Evolutionarily, the olive phenotype is a model of flexibility, robust enough to resist solar damage, yet optimized for survival in transitional climates where extremes of sun and cold alternate over the year. Warm beige skin. Warm beige skin sits between light brown and fair, with a neutral base that can lean slightly pink, golden, or gray, depending on genetic background. It is common in southern and eastern Europe, parts of Latin America, and regions of West Asia. The melanin levels here are lower than in olive oils, offering less built-in sun protection, yet still more than the fairer complexions. This balance was shaped in environments with marked seasonal cycles, places where populations face both long periods of weak sunlight and bursts of stronger summer sun. The skin needed to adjust efficiently to both conditions. What makes this skin especially advantageous is its adaptability to moderate UV exposure. It tans with relative ease, creating a protective layer during sun months, while in colder or less sunny periods it allows greater absorption of ultraviolet rays for vitamin D production. This flexible response reduces the risk of deficiency-related conditions such as rickets in populations living farther from the equator. Over centuries, warm beige skin that links northern and southern climates, making it both a practical evolutionary solution and a marker of human movement across transitional landscapes. Fair light skin. Fair light skin contains relatively low levels of melanin. This tone developed primarily in Central and Northern Europe, where sunlight is limited for much of the year. With less melanin acting as a barrier, the skin absorbs ultraviolet radiation more efficiently, which boosts the production of vitamin D. In environments where winter skies are gray, the sun rarely shines at high intensity. This ability was critical for bone health and immune strength, helping populations avoid diseases linked to deficiency. The evolutionary advantage of fair light skin lies in its efficiency rather than its protection. While it burns more easily under strong sunlight, it maximizes vitamin D synthesis in conditions of low solar exposure. This balance ensures survival in climates where maintaining strong skeletal systems is more important than enduring extreme ultraviolet radiation. Over generations, this adaptation allowed communities in northern latitudes to thrive despite long, dark winters, making fair light skin a clear example of how the body can use pigmentation to match environmental light levels. Very fair skin. Very fair skin represents the lowest concentration of melanin in the human spectrum. It appears mostly white or translucent, often shown against veins beneath the surface. This phenotype developed in Northern Europe, especially in populations from Ireland, Scandinavia, and the Baltic regions, where sunlight is scarce for most of the year. In such low-light environments, producing high levels of melanin would have blocked the low ultraviolet radiation available. By reducing pigmentation, very fair skin ensured maximum absorption of UV rays, which in turn allowed for optimal vitamin D production, a vital defense against bone-softening diseases like rickets. The evolutionary strength of this tone lies in its extreme efficiency in harnessing mineral light. Although it is highly vulnerable to burning under intense sun, this vulnerability was not a disadvantage in regions where skies are often overcast and UV exposure is weak. Instead, it became a survival mechanism, guaranteeing that even the smallest amounts of radiation could be converted into the nutrients needed for strong bones and healthy offspring. This adaptation reflects how human populations adjusted precisely to risk-rich environments, where thriving depended on making the most of every ray of light available. Don't just watch the world, subscribe, and understand it. Black hair. Black hair represents the highest concentration of melanin in the human spectrum. It is the most common natural hair color globally, found predominantly in populations from Africa, East and Southeast Asia, the Pacific Islands, and indigenous groups of the Americas. Structurally, black hair often has thicker strands with a more elliptical or flattened cross-section, contributing to natural curl or coarseness depending on the region. This dense pigmentation acts as a biological shield, protecting the scalp from ultraviolet damage and helping retain moisture in hot climates. In equatorial and tropical regions, this was not merely aesthetic, it was an adaptive trait. The heavy pigmented content prevented hair from becoming brittle under constant sun exposure by thermal regulation by distributing heat evenly. In many African populations, the single shape of black hair further amplified this advantage. The coils created air pockets that insulated the head and reduced direct sun contact with the scalp. East Asian black hair, by contrast, tends to be straight and cylindrical. The strands contain a similar amount of pink linen, but different in structure, thicker, denser, and more uniform. This form evolved to protect against cold and wind rather than heat. The smooth, thick strands retain warmth during colder seasons, an advantage in the temperate climates of East Asia and Siberia. Over evolutionary history, black hair's endurance and UV resistance made it the baseline phenotype for which lighter colors eventually emerged. Every other hair color represents a genetic variation that slightly reduces or alters the function of melanin synthesis. Dark brown hair. Dark brown hair evolved as the first major variation of black hair. It retains a high concentration of giving a more material that's slightly red. This color became prevalent in populations living in regions where sunlight was strong but not unrelenting year-round, such as parts of South Asia, the Middle East, Southern Europe, and Latin America. The genetic difference lies in minor mutations of the OC1R and OCA2 genes, which regulate the amount and distribution of melanin in the pollen. The moderate melanin level of dark brown hair allowed populations to contain adequate protection from ultraviolet radiation, while increasing the efficiency of vitamin D absorption in milder climates. Structurally, dark brown hair tends to have strands that are thick, flat. The shape of the strands can vary from straight to wavy, reflecting adaptations to humidity and temperature. In Mediterranean and Middle Eastern environments, this waviness augmented heat dissipation by allowing airflow through the strands while still shaping the scalp. Dark brown hair is advantage of balance. It maintains strong heat resistance without completely blocking solar radiation needed for nutrient production. This is one of the most evolutionarily stable hair types, though capable of thriving across climates with moderate solar exposure. Over generations, it became a defining feature of people whose ancestors lived in transitional zones between the tropics and temperate regions. Medium brown hair. Medium brown hair represents a further dimension of melanin. The pigment density is boosted out from individual strands to appear lighter and direct light and still provides sun protection. This color often rises to reduce activity in its hair follicle density, a key regulator of production. The result is a subtle lighting effect that retains functional benefits while visually differentiating populations over time. Light brown hair. Light brown hair carries a significantly lower concentration of phenolalanine and begins to show small amounts of phenolalanine, the reddish-yellow pigment that adds white to the overall tone. Especially in environments where sunlight is limited during parts of the year, but strong in others. The reduced melanin allowed better vitamin D synthesis during long winters, while the residual pigment still offered moderate UV protection in the summer. Structurally, light brown hair tends to be finer, with a smoother cuticle layer that reflects the light, creating the perception of gloss or brightness. The transition toward lighter hues also corresponded with changes in dietary and seasonal behavior. As humans move north and rely less on sun exposure and more on stored or animal-derived vitamin D, pigmentation began to relax. Light brown hair thus symbolizes an evolutionary compromise, retaining warmth and resilience while allowing photographic efficiency with light. Blonde hair. Blonde hair represents one of the most distinctive shapes of human pigmentation. It is characterized by a very low concentration of melanin and a variable amount of phenol, which gives it hues ranging from golden to ash or platinum. This hair color first appeared in prehistoric Europe, most notably in regions such as Scandinavia, the Baltic states, and northern Russia, roughly 10,000 to 50,000 years ago, after the last ice age. The reduced sunlight in these high latitude regions created evolutionary pressure for bodies to absorb as much UV radiation as possible to produce sufficient vitamin D, vital for growth and health. The genetic foundation of blonde hair is strongly linked to mutations in the NG and MC1R genes, which reduce the activity of the parasites within small molecules. These genes can not eliminate melanin completely, but dramatically limit its production. As a result, blonde hair strands contain fewer pigment granules, and the light passing through them scatters easily, creating their luminous appearance. Structurally, hair is often the finest and most fragile of all hair colors due to its reduced pigment density and thinner strand diameter. This allows it to reflect sunlight efficiently, an optical advantage that may have helped retain warmth and light in cold, dim environments.
Think I'm scaring you? I'll go straight near you.
Reinforce new sexual selection. In small, isolated communities of ancient northern Europeans, lighter features stood out visually against the darker background of most standard humans, making them novel and potentially more attractive. Over generations, this preference may have increased the frequency of genes associated with white hair. This dual mechanism of environmental adaptation and sexual selection helped blonde hair persist in populations even after humans developed more complex societies. Golden and strawberry blonde hair. Golden blonde hair includes slightly more phenolphthalein than typical ash blonde, creating a warm, sunlit tone. It developed in regions of northern and central Europe where solar intensity varies seasonally. This pigmentation allowed a fine-tuned balance, enough melanin to offer mild protection during bright summers, while still maintaining high vitamin D absorption in overcast or winter months. Strawberry blonde hair, rare subtype, leans further toward phenolphthalein, which gives it a copper or reddish tint. Genetically, it often results from heterozygous combinations of the same MC1R variants found in red hair, against the lower and activity typical of blonde tones. This color occurs naturally in populations where red hair genes are fused into lighter haired groups through migration or intermarriage. It represents a transitional phenotype, bridging the gap between blonde and red through a delicate balance of both pigment types. Structurally, both golden and strawberry blonde hair tend to be fine and soft, with a smooth cuticle layer that reflects light diffusely. This enhances the visual brightness of the hair, making it appear almost luminous in sunlight. The practical advantage of this layer will remain the same, to capture scarce ultraviolet light efficiently and maintain adequate nutrient synthesis in climates where direct sunlight is rare throughout the year. Red hair is the rarest natural hair color in the world, appearing in less than 2% of the total population. It is defined by dominance of melanin over melanin, which produces shades ranging from bright copper to deep auburn. The origin of red hair is closely associated with mutations in the MC1R gene, most notably the variant R160W, which alters how melanocytes process melanin. Instead of producing the darker uniliner pigment, the cells shift almost entirely to phenolphthalein synthesis. Red hair is thought to evolve in Western Europe, particularly in areas like Scotland, Ireland, and coastal Norway, around the same post-Ice Age period that blonde hair emerged. These low-pigment regions for reducing melanin allow maximum absorption, optimizing vitamin D production. However, because the melanin is often overlapping rays, redheads are more prone to sunburn, a trade-off that matters little in consistent with dry environments. Another distinct feature is the structure of the strand. Red hair fibers are typically over diameter or rigid, with a higher density of keratin that gives them strength and durability. The pigment granules are larger, more irregular, scattering light in a way that gives the hair its spiral glow. This unique optical property may have served an additional role in thermal regulation, reflecting visible light more effectively to maintain scalp temperature balance in cold climate. Phenolphthalein within each strand. These shades emerged as populations carrying both dark brown and red hair genes mixed over thousands of years, particularly across Western and Central Europe. The result is hair that glows reddish brown in sunlight and appears dark red colors, a reflection of how pigment granules are distributed within the cortex of each strand. The evolutionary advantage of hazard factors lies in their adaptability to technology. Thickness, smooth texture, and often slight weight. These have stronger antioxidant defenses in hair follicle cells. White hair. White hair occurs when pigment production stops entirely. Every strand that grows from the follicle contains no melanin, making it fully translucent. The white appearance is an optical effect. Light scattered through the keratin structure of the colorless strand. While this process is typically associated with aging, some individuals develop it prematurely due to genetic conditions or immune factors that target melanocytes. In ancient populations, pure white hair was exceedingly rare, and when it appeared naturally with age, it often symbolized wisdom or spiritual power. In biological terms, white hair signifies the highest of the human range. Yet, it also reveals how deeply human chemistry are connected. Without melanin, the hair becomes more porous, weaker in structure, and less resistant to environmental wear. However, it can also reflect heat more effectively. Potential further regulatory benefits others who may be less active in sun. Hair color evolution by region. Hair color evolution is a relatively recent phenomenon with research. Most of our existence, all humans have white hair. The variations today emerged within the last 50,000 years. Primarily a small group migrated into the latitudes and
What the
adapted to
hell is going on?
variation.
What is this noise?
In the epicenter of white hair evolution, while darker tones
Oh,
persisted in
God.
tropical zones.
What in the hell?
Populations overlapped and intermarried.
Oh, wow. I know I'm gonna say the noise. Oh, shit.
There are 7 different types of brown eyes, and each one has different
Rich.
advantages. Aries, March 21st to April 19th. If the world were ending and Aries wouldn't hide in a bunker, they'd run outside screaming, "Find me something interesting." These two live their lives with no advantage. While it comes to business and travel to other countries and follow the same. Each student is like a hyperactive kid who just turned 5 years. Yet he makes decisions faster than surgeon. They research, think later, fix it on go, and then make it even worse to make yourself. And sheer confidence is hypnotic. Around them, it feels like unresolvable problems simply don't exist. But their patience melts faster than an old phone battery in freezing cold. Lines are a form of torture to them, and slow walkers are a reason for a horror movie script to start playing in their heads. In relationships, Aries loves intensely and loudly, dragging their partner into a whirlwind of emotions and needs.
Ah, it's
But
so
they
annoying.
try to control them, they'll vanish faster than elevator Wi-Fi.
I don't know
And
if
Aries
it
gets
did that into my
exploding.
screen.
But 10 minutes later, they are completely calm, sending cat videos and asking to go grab
I
a
never did that to me before.
April 20th to May 20th. Taurus treats comfort like a religion. While everyone else is trying to step out of their comfort zone, Taurus buys a new orthopedic couch, soft blanket, and orders expensive food. Once a Taurus lies down on that couch, moving them is harder than relocating a refrigerator by hand. Inside this calm person lies a titanic stubbornness. Arguing with a Taurus is like proving a point to a brick wall. At least a brick wall doesn't look at you with an expression that says, "Are you done yet?" At the same time, Taurus is incredibly hardworking if they see a material reward. They work for a luxury life in maximum quality where no one touches their things without permission. Taking a French fry from their plate is the fastest way to become their enemy. In relationships, they are as reliable as a clock. They hate mind games and value the ability to just sit and enjoy a cozy silence together, but never mistake their peace for weakness. If you push a Taurus too far for too long, the raging bull mode switches on. In anger, they are terrifying and demolish everything in their path, so it's best to run to another hemisphere immediately. Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. Gemini is living proof of the multiverse where 5 different people occupy a single body. In the morning, they are deep, moody philosophers. At lunch, they are stand-up comedians. And by evening, they will drop everything and raise alpacas. Their brain runs at a breakneck speed with 100 mental tabs open simultaneously, and a different song playing in each one. It is physically impossible to get bored of them. They can talk for hours about anything, from quantum physics to the mating habits of penguins. They are so social they can become best friends with a random stranger in a minute. But their interests change faster than social media trends. What thrilled them on Monday will be abandoned by Friday for a brand new hobby. Gemini is a human, I'm feeling lucky button, and they themselves don't know who will wake up inside them tomorrow. In relationships, they need constant mental stimulation. Routine and domestic life kill their interest in seconds. They need a partner in crime who is ready to go on a road trip at 3 in the morning.
I just want to see how cute he is. I see he's running close up to the camera. I went up to his face.
22nd. Cancer has an emotional radar too, finer than seismic sensors. If you walk
Just
into a
for
room
you guys to know.
height, Cancer has already imagined 40 scenarios of how they offended you, mentally apologized, and then got offended by your coldness. They are a walking ministry of care. At a Cancer's house, you will be fed, wrapped in 3 blankets, and checked to see if you are wearing a hat.
Oh
They
shit.
have a powerful feel protected.
Oh crap.
Cancers are deeply private, and breaking through their guard takes years. At the slightest threat, they retreat into their shell, and you can't pry them out. Cancer is the master of passive aggression. They won't scream, but they will sigh so tragically that you will feel guilty for all the world's problems. In relationships, they need a total merging of souls. They want to know your every thought and dream. If you win their trust, you get the most loyal ally. But if you betray them, Cancer won't make a scene. They will simply erase you from the life in such isolation.
Oh shit, I did not see that there.
August 22nd. Leo sincerely believes the sun is their closest relative, and the world is a stage where everyone else is just an extra. They don't just enter a room, they grant descend into an imaginary family. Without attention and admiration, Leo's system grows a critical error. Yet their pride is paired with immense generosity. They are a kind monarch who loves giving expensive gifts and protecting the weak. Around them, you start believing in your own strength. However, never criticize a Leo or joke about their appearance. Their ego cannot handle injuries. Leo absolutely cannot lose or admit mistakes. If they are wrong, the laws of physics are behind nothing. In love, Leo demands drama, passion, and worship. A relationship with them is a Hollywood red carpet. They must be proud of their partner in front of the whole world. If you are ready to praise a Leo every day, they will turn your life into a fairy tale with a limited budget. But the moment you take them for granted, the royal honor is forever. Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgo is walking professionals. Their brain is a flawless spreadsheet that all processes are optimized and color-coded variables. While others hope for the best, Virgo has already drawn up a rescue plan and shopping list to go with it. A perfect picture or a typo in text inflicts a deep emotion. People often think they are nitpickers, but Virgo criticizes the Leo not out of malice, but from a desire to fix everything. If you have a problem, Virgo won't just hug you. They will bring a step-by-step algorithm and organize everything for you. Their love is expressed in actions and usefulness. But living with such standards is hard work. Virgo's inner critic never shuts up, causing them to constantly worry and pick themselves apart for minor mistakes. In relationships, they look for stability.
Is there more hearts?
Showing up late without a good reason instantly turns you into an element of chaos in their eyes. But if you pass their strict audit, you get the most devoted partner, with whom life becomes safe and beautifully organized. Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. Libra spends their whole life looking for balance, which is why choosing the dipping sauce turns into a 20-minute drama. The decision-making process is their main vulnerability. While they weigh all the pros and cons, the world.
Alright guys, I'm finished.
Conflict is their worst enemy.
Next time,
is ready to make any
I'll do this game.
just to keep the peace. They see the situation from
I'm basically done for now.
making it hard for them to
So
hold a
later.
hard stance of their own. Libra is a